Doctor recommends 6 foods with protective effect against bowel cancer. According to research, more than half of bowel cancer cases in the UK could be preventable. A doctor spoke exclusively with Express.co.uk about the best foods to eat to minimize your chances of the disease. Dr. Deborah Lee, from Dr. Fox Online Pharmacy, referenced the European Prospective Investigation into Cancer and Nutrition, EPIC, study, which was published in 2021. This aimed to investigate the relationship between diet, genetics, lifestyle and other environmental factors and cancer and other diseases, she said. As part of the study, 519,978 participants from a range of European countries aged 35 to 70 took part. Their diet was assessed over 12 months, while height, weight and BMI were recorded, and blood samples were taken. By verifying cancer diagnoses among participants, this study revealed 6 foods that had a protective effect on the development of bowel cancer: fish, high-fiber foods, fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds, high-calcium foods, fermented foods. Fish. It's a great source of long-chain omega-3 fatty acids which have strong anti-inflammatory properties and also play a key role in the immune system, Dr. Lee explained. Animal studies have shown that fish oil prevents the development of colorectal, bowel, cancer cells through various different pathways. Fiber. She said, "We are all recommended 30 grams of fiber per day." Fiber is an indigestible carbohydrate. It bulks out the intestinal contents, exerting pressure on the bowel wall, ensuring the partially digested food moves along at the correct speed. Constipation increases the risk of bowel cancer. Bacteria in the colon feed on the fiber-producing butyrate, which has a protective effect on the bowel wall. You can do this by eating brown bread, rice and pasta, eating whole grain cereals, leaving the skin on fruit and vegetables, and eating more pulses, lentils, beans and chickpeas. Eat more berries, avocado, sweet potato and nuts. Fruit and vegetables. Fruit and veg are protective against cancer because they are rich in antioxidants, she said. Every day, all the cells of our bodies need energy for their cellular processes. This is called oxidation. As a byproduct of the oxidation process, potentially harmful, electrically charged particles called reactive oxygen species, ROS, are produced. These molecules have the ability to damage DNA, which is the first step in the development of cancer cells. Antioxidants, which need to be obtained from the diet, neutralize ROS and prevent them from damaging DNA. Hence, a diet rich in antioxidants is likely to help lower the risk of cancer. Nuts and seeds. She said, nuts have strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. They are high in vitamin E, especially almonds, hazelnuts and pine nuts. Brazil nuts are rich in selenium, and low selenium levels have been linked to bowel cancer. Nuts are high in fiber, so protect the bowel by assisting digestion and acting as a prebiotic. High-calcium foods. Calcium has been shown to prevent colonic hyperproliferation, overgrowth of cells, and stimulate colonic apoptosis, the destruction of dead or damaged colon cells. Dr. Lee said, some studies have shown a lower incidence of colonic polyps in those on calcium supplements. It's not surprising that this study found high-calcium foods offered protection against bowel cancer. Fermented foods. She added, fermented foods contain large amounts of bacteria which work as probiotics. These bacteria are good for bowel health as they are actively interacting with nutrients to produce metabolites which then affect the immune system. Foods high in prebiotics include garlic, onions, Jerusalem artichokes, bananas, whole oats and apples. Fermented foods include kombucha, yogurt, matured, raw cheeses, sauerkraut, pickles, tempeh and kimchi. Also, sourdough bread, apple cider vinegar and cottage cheese.